Jamendo.com. 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 Jamendo.com.
Four,
2, 1, go.
2, 1, and go!
Cheers, Joe. Hello, world. Hello, how are you? We hope that you're well. All that matters to us is
Yeah, you're well.
that you're well and that your family's well, and that you're all not going out and being lunatics in the middle of Soho. Now that lockdown is over.
No, it's not over. It's eased.
Lockdown's been eased, folks. Have you noticed any difference? Because I haven't. It was like that weeks before, but hey ho. I can't hear Chrissy, mate.
Can't you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah. Right, let's go around the room.
Hello.
Let's go around the room. Let's go around the room and say hello. Chrissy, darling, how are you this week?
I'm fine. I've had a hilarious morning this morning with that Marc Francois. Is that his name, Francois?
I don't know.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about.
I don't speak French.
No, it's a British guy. But anyway.
It's got a strange name for a British
I
guy.
Oh,
Anyway, so go on. Is there an interesting story here, or should we move on?
No, it's an interesting story. Marc Francois was in the House of Commons, and he was basically joking, threatening the head of the army, and saying he was going to bring Dominic Cummings round to sort him out. I'm like, what? And even the guy in the army was like, huh?
And so explain that again. So there was an MP in the House of Commons.
Marc Francois, I think his name is, and
Right.
he was threatening the head of the army, like talking to him like, yeah, well, you want you to sort whatever it was out, and if you don't, I'm bringing Dominic Cummings round. Like,
If Dominic, are we talking the lanky streaker pissed Dominic Cummings?
Yeah, the one
who couldn't fucking fight his way out of a paper bag, Cummings, that one.
the head of the army, who's the most decorated, one of the most decorated guys and noble guys, and he was like talking to him like that. I just thought you know.
Well, I'm not being funny, but if the head of the army, who could probably snap your head off with his little finger, imagine Dominic Cummings coming knocking on his door. Yeah, mate. And be like, come here, you. Snappity, snap, snap, snap. And your second name's Cummings, you dick. Now, fuck off. Joel Ryder.
Yes,
how are you, man?
Hello.
How are you, man? You're looking well. How's your week been?
It's been good. Yeah, last weekend I was around all the gay bars again in Soho. I went to the RBT Vauxhall.
You were adding
in Clapham.
You were adding to that coronavirus soup that went on at the weekend, yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, well, there you go.
It was literally terrible to see those videos on Facebook.
And
It's
what?
like
And,
a huge map.
yes, the
Gay.
video. Oh my god. Do you want to see the video?
are you on telly?
No, not me. But
Like it was.
By your friend, he was your best
little-
friend.
a little birdie sent me this.
Oh, really?
Let's see if I can bring it up. Here we are.
Okay, let's have a look.
Still waiting.
Yeah, me too. Actually,
That's
I'll
Ian
bring-
Mitchell.
I will bring it to you shortly.
Here,
We'll look forward to it. Let's have a look. Let's get a few shout outs to some people that are watching. Hang on, yeah, let's watch.
Oh my god. To see our favorite star, which is been to the BBC News, your friend photographer, has been on the BBC News on that video, Michael Carr, I think, show, isn't it?
I have no idea what that video showed us there, Joe, by the way. Oh, hang on. I've got no idea what that video was showing
By
us.
shows how many
But what it
people
does show is that there was a lot of fucking idiots out this weekend. Could you just clarify something? Yes, there's been a lockdown, but you know what's been available throughout that lockdown? Alcohol.
Oh,
So
yes.
I have no idea why people were queuing up outside fucking Weatherspoons on the day lockdown finished so they could get a beer that's more expensive than they'd get in the corner shop.
go.
Well, I think probably they want that experience of going outside with friends to meet the people that they haven't seen only through
Or else, being out, those kind of people who have been going, because they've been out already.
I know, but you know what I mean. They want to go back again on Weatherspoons.
It was
or
fucking.
any other bars and.
Hang on, there's the video again. There's the video. What we're watching, it's Joe.
That is a video that Chris Darling.
Don't you blame me. Shit.
That is on Michael Carr's show. Oh, look.
I don't know who it is that we're looking at.
That is a video that is when I went on Soho, it was like news reporters over there already installed in every part of Soho. There was in front of I think it was, you know where is Cafe Nero.
Where was you again? Where was you?
I was in Soho around
It was on
1
Oakhampton
o'clock in the
Street.
afternoon when it was empty.
It's on Oakhampton Street.
Yeah, it was in front of the Compton Street over there. There was cameras and.
Right, but so just to quickly, who on that video is it that we need to pay attention to?
That man that you see with the white top or grey top, which
No
is
idea.
arguing you, is a photograph of a gay scene.
All right, okay, but it wasn't. But you know what? But it wasn't our Joe Ryder, was it?
Of course not. You
So
are-
therefore, we don't give a fuck. Fucking.
Listen, I don't think so. BBC One or any other.
I could give a
company
fuck.
wants
I
Joe
could give a
Ryder on
fuck
TV.
if he was on Oprah. It's not our Joe Ryder, and he's the only fucking photographer
Yeah.
of any note worth
You-
on this gay scene right now. So fuck the person that was on that video, and let's move on.
Yeah, but he's not able to do a drama like that person.
Yeah, but listen, if that was a piece of footage that showed our Joe Ryder out there with a camera
Yeah,
on
but
the
he needs to
BBC.
do a drama. It needs to be a drama.
No. If our Joe Ryder was on that television fucking footage there, right, then I'd be interested in watching it. But watching some other fucking photographer that no one gives a fuck about, not interested. Anyway, let's move on. Let's say a few of those before we go into the news.
If
Sorry,
you look behind, can you hear me?
Yeah.
If you look behind, there's Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but it's not our Joe Ryder, so I couldn't give a shit. Because if it's Paul McCartney, I'd be licking his fucking face, and then
Let's
that's
crack
it.
on, shall we?
Up
Let's
there.
crack on, shall we?
Exactly. So let's say a quick hello to Ian Mitchell. Hiya, Ian, how you doing, brother? I hope you're well. My Melanie, who's gone home, she was here for a week. We love you, Mels. Good to see you. Hiya, Jeff Mason. I hope that you're well, my brother. Darren Daly Marsh, how are you, my good friend, too? Let's move on to the news. Let's get the breaking news thing rocking.
Breaking
You.
news thing, rocking. Can't just spring
got-
it on me like that.
I've got to say thank you to your mother, and I'm not kidding, the best ever chocolate brownies in the whole wide world. Now,
You don't know there was spike with glue, don't you?
you know what? If they were, I'm going to ask her to make me some more. Because
Well, there you go, you big glue head. Right, folks, let's get on to the news.
Right, news intro.
And you know what? Please
Okay,
share
take
this.
it away, Lee. Take it away.
Please share this. Please share this. All right, first up, boys, listen to this. This is brilliant news. First person ever cured of HIV using medication alone,
Yeah.
marking the most exciting breakthrough in the fight against the virus in years. In a major leap forward in the search for a HIV/AIDS cure, a person has been cured of HIV using a cocktail of medicines in what activists have dubbed a breakthrough as exciting because it was unexpected. In a new study presented on Tuesday, which was July the 7th, at the International AIDS Conference, a patient on a relatively simple antiviral retro drug regimen, you know, the normal ones that they have.
Antiretroviral drug.
Thank you very much. Was given a medicine commonly used to treat skin cancer.
Yeah.
So that's exciting, boys. It's strange, isn't it? You know, they're furrowing away at the moment, aren't they, on this vaccine for the COVID, and this and HIV has been around since 1983, and only now they're making breakthroughs. But anyway, that's really positive. So let's hope that one gets pushed through as quickly as the COVID one has been.
Isn't that?
Kanye West, boys, let's take a moment and let's just take a deep breath before we start on this one, because you know what I feel about Kanye West.
Well, he's your best friend, isn't he?
We know how I feel about Kanye. Kanye fucking absolute twat face, cunthead, piece of shit, fucking nipple West. That he is.
Exactly.
And his
how
big,
can people that listen to his music? Honestly?
his fucking wisdom tooth arsed looking girlfriend, Kim, fuck me, what do I do for a living? I don't really know, talentless Kardashian, right? Well, Kanye this week has announced that he's a presidential hopeful. He has said that Kanye West, presidential hopeful, wants to run for the White House like Wakanda. Chrissy, maybe you can give us what Wakanda sounds like in Nigerian.
Wakanda. That's not Nigerian.
I don't know, but it sounds Nigerian.
Wakanda is a made-up place, Lee.
Yeah, but it sounds like Wakanda.
That sounds like Native American to me.
It's
But
meant to be
anyway.
somewhere in Africa, yeah.
Kanye West has given the United States and the world a glimpse of what President Kanye would be like in his first interview since suggesting he'll run for office. Now, before I go any further with this news item, can I just point one thing out?
Yeah.
He's got a new album coming out,
Yeah.
and this is all called public relations.
Public.
That's all it is. So anyone taking this seriously, right, is as stupid as that gormless twat that I'm the one he's stood with.
How he is gonna run this country if he doesn't have any experience?
Well, he's not going to run our country for a start off, thankful.
As
Yeah, but Donald Trump's got no experience, but there you go. But anyway, the rapper
yeah,
said...
but at least he was dealing with politician all his life.
He was dealing with bullshit. The rapper said that he would model his White House operation on Wakanda, the fictional kingdom from Black Panther.
You go, I haven't seen the bloody film yet.
Yeah, but he doesn't go to the film industry.
I don't.
West told Forbes he is extremely cautious about a coronavirus vaccine. He said, they want to put chips inside us. They want to do all kinds of things to make it where we can't cross the gates of heaven. In the magazine, he described as 4 rambling hours of interviews, West said he would decide in the next 30 days, which I think that just coincides with the amount of days it takes for his album to come out. But anyway, whether he's going to definitely stand in November's presidential election. So let's just stop there for a minute, boys. So what we're in now? We're in July. June, July, September, October. So he's got 3 months, right? Kanye West, the genius, the yay, the one who makes those fucking shoes that look like fucking dinghies, he's got 3 months to become president of the United States. And do you know what? I think it could happen. It happened with Donald Trump. I'm holding my breath.
Great.
If he does, it would be under the banner of the birthday party. Because when we win, it's everybody's birthday, he said. Kanye, can we just... I can't speak on behalf of the other Armchair Anarchists here. I only speak on behalf of myself. But I do mean this passionately. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. So please don't take this the wrong way. You're a cunt. And you need to go and shave your eyebrows off, fucking, and sit upside down in a corner, right, in a pool of your own vomit until the point where you stop breathing, please. It's that moment, though, boys. We've got to get back to the thing that's been bothering us for a few months. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Coronavirus! Huh? Are you ready? We'll do it again.
Can
on
you
the
hear
queue of three. On the queue of three. 3, 2, 1. Coronavirus! Chris, over to you for the brief impression.
Coronavirus! I can't do this. I can't do that. I have to eat sushi. I can't eat this. I can't eat this, Dollar.
Shut up.
That is Chris being channeling Minnie Minaj there.
No.
Oh, Mickey Minaj, whatever the fuck she's called, anyway. Coronavirus, boys.
She's not making.
Listen to this, folks. Listen to this, world. So check this one out. Chancellor Rishi Sunak reveals that eating out discount jobs bonus scheme, and stamp duty cut. Now check this one out. This week, what he's doing, I don't know what. Remember that magic money tree that Theresa May said didn't exist during the.
Yes.
Well, this fucking tree has grown into fucking Jack and the Beanstalk, right? It now leads up to the clouds. So
Avatar.
Apparently there is money, but I'm not sure from where.
I tell you what, it's one of them where someone goes like that. Oh, I've got no money. Hang on a minute. Let me just check down the side of the sofa, and they're pulling out billions. Going, oh, I didn't know where that's come from. Well, that's what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
The Chancellor warns of profound economic challenges. Well, fucking no shit, Sherlock. As he unveils a £30 billion package of measures to tackle the crisis. These include, number one, a £1,000 bonus for each worker that companies bring back from furlough and employ through to January next year. So absorb that one for one moment, because it involves members of the Armchair Anarchists family here. But also he's suggested a kickstart scheme to directly pay firms to create jobs for 16 to 24-year-olds, which is basically from the way I read it, a kickback, Chrissy, to that scheme in the 80s. You know, the what was it called? You know, that scheme to get apprentices. What was it called?
Yeah. Apprenticeship scheme.
Yeah, but it was called something else at the time. Anyway, and also cash for businesses to take on trainees and apprentices.
Just in the sofa.
Now this is interesting. An 8-month temporary cut in stamp duty, with no charge on property transactions below $500,000, which means that, from what I can read from that, the London property market has stagnated to such a degree, property prices have started to drop. Now, this is important because, just like gold prices rise and fall, the property prices in London have been an indicator for the entire financial markets as to where people are placing the money, right? Because they begin a lot of oligarchs who've been investing in huge properties in London because it's a safer bet than investing in gold, because they rise they always keep the price and they only rise, they never fall. Well, they've started to fall post coronavirus. So what he's done is he's put a stamp duty cut on anyone selling a property below £500,000 in order to try and get the property market moving again. So I'm moving to Spain. A cut in VAT on food, accommodation and attractions from 20% to 5% until 12th of January. A bit vague, but that could be interesting.
Which means tourism and hospitality.
Exactly. And an eat out to help out discount of up to £10 per head to get Britons back to restaurants, cafes and pubs. Now, boys, can we all go around the room and have a chat about this one briefly? Let's just go around this one. An eat out to help out discount of £10 per head to get Britons back out to restaurants, cafes and pubs. So this is, I mean, I understand that this is all aimed at kickstarting the hospitality trade and all the rest of it. But when you consider the fact that Norwich has been in lockdown, 4 more towns in the UK have gone into lockdown, the virus is at its height right now in contagiousness, and they are offering £10 a head to get people to go out. It's a seesaw, this one. Where do you stand? Where do you stand, boys?
Well, if it was Uber Eats, yes.
But it's not. It's an eat out to help out, which means if you go to a restaurant,
yes, you
can potentially get £10 discount.
Yeah. I'm not going to a restaurant yet, and it's a bit crazy because the thing is, all the theatres are closed, all the cinemas are closed.
No, cinemas are back open now.
Are back open now?
Yeah, cinemas are back open. Yeah, theatres are still closed.
Yeah,
I think venues have done really well in terms of like segregating people and keeping them safe.
Joel, it's a logistical fucking nightmare. Would you agree?
Well, it
It's
is. It is.
well,
but the venues that I went round on this past weekend around Soho and wherever, they did a really good job. They had, plastic screens in between all the tables. All the tables outside were spaced out.
Yeah, but what about in actually the screen?
The street.
Screen.
The screen, yeah. What about?
Because you said the cinemas are open.
Yeah,
When you go into the screen room.
Well, actually, I would imagine it's a lot easier in a cinema because all you'd have to do is make sure that there's a chair, and then there's a chair that's empty, and then there's a chair because that's a meter's distance. So that's. Yeah. But in pubs, the logistical nightmare of a pub is one, the regulations state that everyone has to be table served. So it means that one that they've got to employ more staff because otherwise you're going to wait fucking forever for a drink. But to employ more staff would mean you need to get a greater income from the takings. But you already have.
Done well. They've done well because I haven't noticed any new staff. Essentially, just the same staff that they've just reorganised, remanaged.
Right. Yeah. But the thing that I'm. So let's say we went to. Let's just say, for instance, we went to. I'd never go to. By the way, folks, anyone watching, just to clarify, it's easy to forget. Let's not forget a couple of things that started at the beginning of this lockdown. Number one, Wetherspoons. Phil completely got rid of all of his staff and suggested that they should go to Tesco's. Went against all the rules, was happy for people to catch the coronavirus and kept his places open. This man, if you go to a Wetherspoons, whether it's a cheap pint or not, you're a cunt. Don't forget what went on before this began. Keep it fucking firmly in your mind. But if you, let's just say you went to Compton's.
I never liked Wetherspoons in the first place, but yeah, go on.
Well, the thing is that, all joking aside, to the average person, it's the cheapest pint in London, especially. It's the cheapest pint you can get, and you can get a meal.
Food,
and it's cheap. But let's say you went to Compton's. Let's say you went to Compton's, right? At this moment in time, well then, first and foremost, you've halved your business because you can't have as many people in your premises, so you're having to cater for that. So half of your takings are down, but you're having to work twice as hard because now you've got a table serve everybody. So everyone who wants a pint has got to order it and wait for it, and the poor bar staff are having to work twice as hard. This hasn't been thought properly, you know what I mean? Because the takings, you either take on more staff to cater for the people that you've got in the pub, which means that your profit margin is lower because you're having to pay more wages out for more staff, but you're getting less people through the door. I think it's a bit of a fucked up scenario. You either get rid of the social distancing measures altogether and just fucking say, look, folks, we're just bullshitting. This is just technical stuff we're going to get rid of in a couple of months. Yeah. Or, go on.
Yeah, well, that's why they want 1 meter distance rule to be the business. Plus, when you have, because now all the pubs in Soho, they use an app called My Pub. And you order through the app. Yep. You pay through the app. You don't pay at the till.
You can do that with a few bars now, like Q Bar, for instance.
But also, they say there is a glitch with the app. If you want a double of whatever you order, you have to do it at the pub, at the bar. Otherwise, you have to buy two of them.
Which bar is this with?
Compton's. When I went, they said when you order double,
they
straight at the bar. If you do it on the app, you have to buy something which is more expensive than actually.
So the software that they're suggesting to help out with this is faulty for a start off.
Yeah. No, that's through Stonegate. You see, Stonegate, who own a lot of gay bars in London, they all have to use the same technology, the same apps. So it's Stonegate's fault, not the actual bars.
All right, so that's quite specific then. Yeah. But imagine if you were placing this into a different context then. Let's say you're a small family business that's had a restaurant open with, say, 8 tables inside your premises, and you've had that, and that's been a family business for years. You've got 8 tables to use these social distancing rules inside there, which would mean that you'd have to lose at least 3 of them, which means you're now down to 5 tables, and all your income comes from those 5 tables. This is not workable in terms of keeping small businesses open. I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but I'm just saying it's not workable. But I do say this though. I don't know. I think every fucker that went out like that. Mel was here when the lockdown eased, and on that day, Joel, Chrissy, RL, on that day, when we got up in the morning, we looked at our phones, and already on social media you had images of people queuing up outside pubs. These are the same people, right? I can guarantee you these are the same people that were there bulk buying toilet rolls bulk buying fucking. Do you remember at the beginning when there was no toilet rolls? You couldn't wipe your ass.
Now you can buy them quite a lot.
Do you remember? And these are the same people that were bulk buying fucking antibacterial wipe gel.
You've got a bum gun, so you can.
Yeah, of course I've got a bum gun. I've got a posh fucking flat man. I've got a bidet. But the point of the matter is, these are the same idiots. Why would you queue up outside Wetherspoons at 8 in the morning?
Yeah, and also
It's not like the Beatles are playing there, is it? You know what I mean? You daft twat.
Well, the thing is, in the difference of the owners, in the bars in Soho, once you got inside the bars, they were all distanced and everything. It was just outside. There was just too many people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fucking idiots.
I totally
And
agree.
yeah, that's why they closed Soho streets, because they want, because of the fact that people, they will have to stay outside.
And also, sorry about this, but also, here's the thing, right? Has all of us, Joel, Chrissy, Arel, we've all tried speaking to a pissed up, we've all tried reasoning to a pissed up person, haven't we? We've all tried to say, don't walk in front of that bus, you're pissed. And they've gone like that, Chrissy, haven't they, with their hand?
Yeah. No, the bus, do that again for a bus. That's it.
That's the bus and that's the taxi. Pissed up people, you can't reason with them because there's no reason with them because they don't give a shit. So a pissed up person following social distancing guidelines is an absolute nonsense. Doesn't happen. So 4 pints in, they're there like, with their arms round the mate going, oh mate, I couldn't wait to see you. Oh, I missed you, so give us a kiss. And all that bollocks while they're having a piss in the corner.
Yeah, and also
This is going to explode,
around
boys.
London, they start to close pubs already.
Already in Spain, we're seeing 8 beaches have been closed today because of another spike. We've seen 3 places in England that have been identified as having a spike. We've seen places in London identified as having spikes. This is going to fucking explode and it won't be reported the same way. So it won't seem as serious. That's what's going to happen. Mystic Meg here.
What they did today, Lee, when the figures first came out,
Yeah.
45 people in hospitals have been deaths, and then it was 100 and something when they put all the numbers together.
It's fucking nothing like that, mate. It is fucking vast. A friend of mine today was taken into hospital. Chris T-Bone Cooper. A lot of people out there might know him. He taken to hospital last night. He couldn't breathe. It's getting close to home. He couldn't fucking breathe. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, let's move on with the news. But I just think this is absolute nonsense. People are treating this like it's over now and it's like another phase that's just passed without realising this is in the fucking mainstream. It's there. It's like... Anyway, whatever.
Read what Jeff Mason has just said.
What's Jeff Mason just said? Well, I said what?
Jeff Mason,
Yeah.
he said that his wife and daughter own a cafe, and we've been open for 2 weeks now doing takeaway only. I can tell you it's a nightmare. It's
There you go,
absolutely
Jeff man.
nightmare.
Give us a ring or message us. Let us know how it'd be interesting for us and the world to know what is a small business such as yours. How is it coping with these new social distancing rules? Because it's nonsense, mate. It's nonsense. It's not feasible on any level at all. But anyway, let's move on to science and tech.
We are not even covering the bills, and the stress level are through the roof.
There you go.
I quite understand because you don't get that many people through
Yeah,
your doors as before the lockdown to start.
Well, Arel, you're an example. Today, you went back to work this week in the coffee shop
we
that you work in.
take away, which is really hard because people they don't.
And how many hours a day did you work?
Well, from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
So many hours is that? 8 hours?
No, it's 7 hours.
7 hours. And how many people came through the door in that 7 hours?
10. Maybe.
10 people. 10 people came through.
And it doesn't cover the bills at all. I can tell you
Exactly.
that.
So anyway, moving on to science and tech, boys. Injectable PrEP. For the people who don't know what PrEP is maybe Joel can explain what PrEP is.
PrEP is a prevention against HIV. So if you're taking PrEP, then you cannot catch HIV. There's no chance of catching it, even if you have
If
sex
you
with
take
somebody who
before-
has got HIV.
Right. Yeah. So it's basically like a pill that people can take, and
Either
then
you take daily, either you take, I think, when you want to have sex, which means 2 pills before, with 2 hours before sex,
It's
and
like-
1 after.
It's like women taking the pill, but for gay men, but also for straight people too. I mean, it's not just for gay. But anyway,
it's a blue pill, ladies.
And it's an injectable PrEP offers superior efficiency to oral PrEP, which is a pill. Obviously, in a clinical trial, PrEP administered as an injection every 8 weeks was more effective in preventing HIV than oral PrEP in gay and bisexual and transgender. Gay and bisexual men and transgender women. Research.
Problem there.
Go on.
When Joel, when you said there's no chance of you getting it, well, there is, because the injectable PrEP is more effective. So meaning that.
Okay. I'm talking in the very small percentiles.
No, yeah, I mean,
99% effective.
Well, the thing is, if this is, they're saying, what was that last line you said, Lee?
It was more effective in preventing HIV than oral PrEP in gay and bisexual men and transgender women. So
if it's more effective, what I'm trying to say is that PrEP, the tablet every day, like I said, it isn't 100%. I think if to be significantly better with the injection. What are the actual figures though on the actual tablets? That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't know, but I would know. I would imagine that the body that has released these details would know that those figures, and are saying, can base on those figures from oral PrEP that this injection PrEP is more effective than oral PrEP. So, I mean, they're probably more in the know about figures than we are. But anyway, those researchers confirmed.
I'm just reading a quick article from 2018 saying that it's estimated to be nearly 100% effective. So you're talking very small percentages if it doesn't work.
It's not significant. Do you see what I'm saying about the word significance?
Yeah, I mean, but that's just legalese. But I mean, the point is, significant means that. If you cut the legalese out of it, significant means it is more effective. Because I could straight off the bat tell you why. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that take PrEP that maybe one day forget to take it or don't take it and end up having sex and blah, 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 blah. If you've injected, it's in your system and then it's there and it's working, all the time. So I imagine that's why it's more effective for people that don't remember to take tablets every day and stuff like that.
Okay.
But anyway, that was confirmed on the 20th.
Just take it on a basis as well.
Say it again, Chris.
You may, at some point, be able to take the PrEP injection at a yearly basis.
Well, hopefully, but I mean well, there you go. But that in itself
more money.
Is more effective, isn't it? So it's more effective if you can have one injection rather than take tablets every day. Yeah. It's like taking tablets every day to prevent flu, but then having a flu injection once a year, it's a different thing. Anyway, researchers confirmed at the 23rd International AIDS Conference today, so that's good news. That's really, really good news. So,
if they get with the HIV injections, imagine if they sorted that out. And then they sorted out the PrEP injections, the yearly one. Instead of having a VE Day celebration, we're going to have a VD Day.
VD Day celebrations. Chrissy, I'm there with you, brother. I've never had it, but listen, we can all stand there and go.
You want to have your own day, isn't it?
VD Day. Chrissy, that's a brilliant thing. Let's copyright that right now, folks. Listen, this time next year, folks, the I'm Trying to Kiss will be holding a VD Day. So all you fucking dirty bastards out there can join us for a march.
Yes!
Hey! Stop the stigma. How are you, my friend? Good to see you again. Jeff Mason said, I'm not going out until I can hug everyone without getting slagged off. I'm the same, brother. I want to go and see my mother so badly. Jarky Maud, brother. Mwah. How are you, my brother? I need to speak to you. My best friend in the world there. Michael Reveal. Jordan Dwayne Turner. Hello, cheeky girls. How are you all? Hello over to you, Chris. And swoon. Let's fan the world down here.
I know.
Jordan Dwayne's on. Manchester Pride is on this year. Is Essential still going on? I said Manchester Pride isn't on this year.
It's not been cancelled for next year.
I don't know where you've got that information from.
Yes, we need to see exactly still is going on.
Essential is still going on, depending upon because it's an independent event outside of Pride. we're dependent upon the venue owners and how it all pans out in the next couple of months. So stay tuned to the Armchair Anarchists, folks. We'll keep you updated with all of the news. Jeff Mason said, my wife and daughter own a cafe.
We just read that.
Oh, I've read that one. Oh, sorry. Mike Gately, how you doing, Mike Gately? Good to see you. Pete Rothwell, good to see you.
Good to you, Mum.
Mum, hiya, babe. Mwah, I love you, Mum. I can't wait to see you. God, I can't wait to see you. Tony Power, I object to Boris for suggesting that the NHS and the carers, such as myself, God bless you, my brother, by the way, respect to you, Tony Power. Thank you. He says, I object to Boris for suggesting that the NHS and carers, such as myself, are responsible for the spread of the virus. Brother, I've not seen this, and please can you clarify what that is?
Well, basically, Boris Johnson the other day, he made a statement where he says that care homes workers, they don't follow all the procedures.
I saw that,
and
right.
they are guilty of spreading the virus throughout the home care, which I think this is utterly
outrageous. Outrageous.
The
Fucking
worst.
outrageous.
He's literally digging himself a huge hole.
No,
He blamed entire NHS and the care home workers who have fought and still fighting on the front line, risking their own lives. Even his life is being saved by these people.
Joe, Chrissy.
To keep going, and they keep going till this virus
Can we?
out.
Well, listen, boys. Joe, thoughts, please.
Thoughts on
Thoughts
Boris
on the
Johnson?
fact that Boris Johnson claiming. So a precursor to before you answer, by the way, is let's remember what actually happened at this lockdown. People were being moved from hospitals under guidelines to care homes by government. These are government regulations. Being moved to care homes, not being screened, put into a place where the people who are most vulnerable are most potential to catch it. That was their policy, and he has come out and suggested that the carers who were placing their fucking lives at risk on a daily basis, right, when other people were sat at home watching fucking Four in a Bed, he's suggesting that they're the ones who've caused the spread of this virus inside the care homes.
They don't follow the
Boris, I swear to God, mate, you are an absolute cunt. You are the waste of a womb, and I just
literally offend every single person who literally.
You absolute wanker. This is a government fucking. But this is a strategy by the government. They have placed it now. They've placed the responsibility of the spread of this virus now upon you. Upon the people out there. This is your fault. You're not keeping your social distancing rules. You're not following the guidelines. If this spreads, it's not our fault, folks. It's your fault. And he's now even having the audacity to blame care workers. Shame on you, you fat fucking gormless gimp.
He didn't apologise.
He'll never apologise.
I'm not going to apologise for something that is true.
Sorry, Joel, what are your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, well, it's absolutely disgusting, isn't it?
Fucking disgusting.
The guidelines in the first place were very loose. They weren't specific, so people had to interpret them for themselves. Yeah,
exactly. But the NHS workers didn't. The people in the hospitals, the people in the hospitals, the guidelines were quite clear. If they're in a certain category, send them to the care homes. Let's not forget, care home deaths were not being added to the tally until at least 2 months into the lockdown. They weren't being included in the national figures. So get them in the care homes because then the figures won't look as bad. And after doing that, now they're blaming the people who worked in those care homes for the spread of this virus. You fat fucking cunt. I can't wait for you to get voted out.
Oh, you mean Boris, sorry.
I fucking hate you, Boris Johnson. I absolutely, with every fucking cell in my body, hate you. You shameless, hard-faced cunt. I swear to fucking God.
He blames those people who literally risk their life.
Apparently, my mum says that health workers are being charged tax on virus tests and are not getting a pay rise. I mean, for fuck's sake. This is the man that was stood outside number 10, was it not, boys? Clapping the other night. Yeah, fucking God. And also the man that apparently fucking used the NHS during this fucking coronavirus. Coronavirus fucking scared my ass. Hiya, Gary Bailey. How you doing, brother? Tony Power. I hear there is a beach pride party on Brighton Beach on August the 1st.
It's not a pride. It's not an official pride thing. No.
It's not official, so there's
It's
one.
just like a small gathering.
No, some people are doing it separate people. It's nothing to do with...
So it's not
Just
related
like,
to the
just
pride
like
officially.
this weekend in Hyde Park on Saturday from midday, there's meant to be an unofficial Pride gathering for London. Now, obviously, this has nothing whatsoever to do with Pride or any
So
official
this isn't
entity.
Pride related.
It's just...
Can I just say?
No, it's not. It's just a group of people spreading the word, and no doubt there'll be a big turnout.
Oh, by the way, the Brides and Pride official do is Fabuloso, which is a virtual Pride, which is going to be happening 1st of August.
Right. Okay. So just to clarify, folks, those gatherings are not. We repeat, not official Pride gatherings. So don't go fucking giving the Pride organisers shit, or even the gay community as a whole shit for fucking organising irresponsible social gatherings, because this has been organised by a completely independent body. Tony Power has said the NHS didn't have any protection when the virus first arrived anyway.
No,
absolutely good
not.
point, brother. Well made. Yeah, disgusting behaviour by this government. Remember this when you got the poll booths next time, folks.
Yeah.
Absolutely outrageous, disgusting behaviour. They've treated it like a shit show. It's been a shit show, and now they're blaming the people who
talking
were the
about
most.
shit, it's time for hit or shit.
Let's rock it on,
Yes.
brother. Let's rock it on. Oh, can I use? I can't.
Well, not
We can't hear the jingle. Hit or shit.
No, the
This is-
jingle's just gone through.
The jingle, here we go. So listen, this is the weekly part of our show, folks, where we bring up pictures on the screen and we all ask you and ourselves to decide whether they are hit
or shit. What exactly?
or shit. I need to just... So, moving on. Chris, take over for a second because I need to do something. I need to...
Oh, no. Moving on.
Oh, that's it. No, Chrissy, don't, because it just means that you just resort to singing. So, but by the way, Chrissy. Oh.
What?
Oh. New York Academy.
Twins.
Oh.
What's your thoughts? What
is varsity?
What are your thoughts on this? Have we got any messages? I need to just quickly.
What messages?
I need to quickly.
No.
Hey, Chrissy, would you like to know who these people are?
Who are they?
I would actually. Who are they?
Well,
Where I can find
they
those
are,
talks?
funnily
I'm talking
enough, twins.
Huh?
Twins.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
These are Americans.
it's obvious the twins. I mean, that's obvious, isn't it?
It's minds about this subject though.
Oh, yeah.
What is more wrong than the other one?
Which one do you fancy more?
I'll go with the
I'm going with left.
varsity t-shirt or top, whatever it is called.
I don't like the belts now.
I don't like them at all, me. I don't like them at all.
You are a ripping leather though, aren't you?
No,
yeah.
no. Obviously, I like the fact
But
that.
what if I told you that these people came from Russia?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm banging to me. What's the names? I think I know them actually. Listen, absolutely fit.
Nymphomaniacs, Lee.
Eh?
Ex-nymphomaniacs.
Oh, are they? Yeah, no, well.
Okay. Next one.
Next one. Hit for me anyway. Absolute
next
fucking.
one- The
Are
next
they?
one now.
Imagine their head shaved. Oh my god.
This guy is actually from Russia,
Go on.
Oh god, it's not the Russian.
poking his head out the water.
See.
It doesn't have even swimming underwear.
No, but here's the thing, right?
You don't need it in Russia.
Imagine there. Is that true?
No,
Joe?
it's been dissolved by the water, is it?
Hang on, just going back to what Joe said. Is that true, Joe? Because if that is, this reduction on stamp duty, I'm selling my flat and moving to fucking Russia tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Imagine if you died and went to heaven, right? And heaven was where you get. There's no pearly gates and there's no Jesus sat there on the fucking with a big fucking book saying these are all the sins you've made. Imagine if you got there and he was just stood there without the water, going, "All right, mate, yeah, this is heaven. Come in." I'm fucking all for it, mate.
Slap him with your dick. Slap him with your dick.
I'm all for it, mate. I'm banging there.
Well, I think we're all saying fit to that one.
We're all saying fit to that one. Hang on a second. I need 1 second. I need to do this. Hang on.
Under duress.
Hang on.
Right, next one.
Now, I don't like this one. It's another Russian guy, but nah.
Can I use your phone?
Another Russian. What's this Russian week?
No.
I don't mind if all the guys are Russian. That's fine. It's fine with me.
You don't like this one?
No, not really.
Really? Are you
I'm just not
No,
feeling it.
no,
I'm just
no,
not feeling it.
no.
wouldn't like either.
I don't like his outfit though. It's just
What?
nah.
Oh dear, is all for me then.
Go for it.
I will. So why not?
It's that outfit which is.
Oh, the outfits. Do you know?
Well, I'm talking about the outfit. What do you want me to talk about?
Can I
Well,
just
here's
say
another
that
outfit for you.
you're young and stupid, right? I say that with with hesitation. Do you know when people turn around and say things like, "No, I don't fancy him because of his shoes"?
Well,
This.
Now,
they're lost.
this one,
Oh, he's arrested.
I'd probably say
Tony
yes
Powell
to,
said-
but look at his peanut. What's going on there?
Yeah,
Tony-
plant-based thing. You're plant-based.
Yeah,
Tony
but I
Powell
like
says he looks like he
aubergines,
has
not
a statue.
peanuts.
Are you swallowed worse?
Mhm.
Oh, no, he's fun now. Listen, if you was walking down a dark entry and that was walking towards you, what are you going to do? Oh no, I don't like what you're wearing.
Yeah.
You'd be on your knees quicker than a bloody preacher.
Who?
Both of you.
Really? So he's a shit.
From you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now this one I'd say yes to.
That's all for me then.
Go for it.
I will.
Make sure you don't leave evidence behind.
Why?
We like this one.
This one, no, I don't like his belly button.
Who?
Whatever.
I'm just thinking you two now. No, I don't like his belly button.
I don't see him at all. I still see the Russian guy.
This
Ah,
one's
but-
amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, Chrissy darling. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's definitely a hit.
What's that in it? Oh, yeah, yes, I know.
Which one? I still can see the Russian guy on the screen.
Well, your
Rush.
screen must have frozen then. It's frozen? What?
What depends.
Oh, really?
Why can't you see him then?
I don't know.
Where's
Let
Lee
me
gone?
see. Oh, he needs to have a conversation apparently.
A conversazione.
Conversation. Well, that's all the guys for hitting shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I don't mind taking those 5 on.
Oh,
Only-
yeah.
I think I've got the award for never saying no to any of the hits or shoots. Did you know that?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. But it'd be like, ooh, I'm just seeing my. Oh my god, what a terrible angle! By the way, do you like my background, people? Tell me if you like my background.
Well, it's just plain white. What are you on about?
Like I'm in heaven. I don't mean the club either. I'm just saying it looks like heaven. Does it look all? What?
No, it doesn't. It just looks like a white wall behind you.
Yes, I know.
Are you saying heaven's just a white wall?
Well, is it?
It's-
I don't know. I haven't been there since April last year, dear. When was the last time you were there? When was the last time you was at heaven?
January.
Oh gosh, when was the last time? What? When was the first and last time when I went to heaven? January, I think. Yeah.
Same time you was on your knees. Yeah.
No, I wasn't. It's been a long time since I went to the church to be on my knees to pray.
Oh, is
Darling,
it?
darling, you was on your knees in church. You was on your knees in front of Jesus in battle.
Come on.
No,
Oh,
So let's move it on to Anarchist Dance.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
What
It's all
about
right.
the quiz?
It's all right. It's all right. By the way, it's all right. By the way, you know what we talked about before.
Anarchist
It's
Arm,
all right.
please help
I'm
me.
not.
What can I
I've got
do?
another. We're all right. So it's don't. We're cool. We're cool.
We don't have a quiz today?
Yeah. Who's doing the quiz today?
Chrissy.
Chrissy, where's the quiz?
I don't have the quiz.
It's your turn
It's
to do
your
it.
turn to do it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
Actually, it's Joe. Yeah, because Chrissy is last.
Joel, it's your turn to do the quiz.
Oh, what's your favourite colour?
I tell you what. No, let's blag it. Let's blag it. All right, Joel. Five
Yes.
questions. Right. 5 questions.
Randomly.
From the top of your head, and let's see who this week. By the way, Chrissy, I saw your message fucking the other day on Facebook about I won the quiz. Oh, look at me. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
let's just remember who won the quiz fucking 3 week.
Can I just ask you something?
Yeah, go on.
And
Oh, look at me, Chrissy darling, world famous superstar, won the quiz. I'm thinking of going on fucking university challenges, me, because I'm so fucking clever.
And
When the questions are about Little Mix, you're all over it. When the questions are about astrophysics, it's me that's answering them, not you. Oh, Chrissy's froze.
you're frozen, Chrissy.
Chrissy's frozen.
What a great freeze that was.
It was a great freeze. Why didn't we get a screenshot of that freeze then? That'd have been brilliant. Chrissy, you look gormless as fuck then when you froze.
yeah, do you know what you look like?
Go on.
Fucking Cuono.
He's good mates with Grace Jones, by the way.
No, she's not.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yeah, oh yes.
Well, not too.
Oh yes, she is. Did I tell you about my new find this week?
What find?
I found a fucking a Galaxy tablet. A Samsung tablet, a power charger for phones, and an external hard drive.
Yes, Chrissy, you.
Wow.
That is yours. Apparently, you have a problem. Oh, Chrissy.
Did you hear me?
Oh,
Oh,
That's
what's
what.
going on?
That's what.
Chrissy's got probably frozen.
Chris is frozen. Fuck it. Anyway, listen. I want to go back to tonight. I want to go.
Oh, your mother says I won that quiz last week, but you ignored me.
I want to go to. I want to go quickly back to before we go to the quiz that Joel's now quickly arranging.
What,
Back
I'm
to
ready.
KANYE. Oh, are you ready? Well, let's wait for Chrissy to start. Oh, get a screenshot of that, Joel, if you can. Look at Chrissy there. Look at Chrissy there.
I can't take this.
You know what that picture looks like?
Oh, you left.
That picture looks like Chrissy
got
is
it.
about to. He's about to tear into me about something. He's about to tell me that I fucking love Yoko Ono or something. That's what he's about to do there. I can see it.
Anyway.
But you know what? He can't. So while he's not online, let's slag him off. Oh, you know, apparently Chrissy's got nits.
Tony Power says I haven't been for years.
Apparently, yeah. No, have you, Joel? Arel, have you heard? Chrissy's got nits. He's had to get nits treated this week.
Probably.
I heard he's got
Yeah.
crabs.
Yeah, but they started as crabs, and then the crabs mated with the nits.
Lynn, we don't ignore you. Apparently, they talk about Chrissy only. We don't ignore you.
Oh, Mum, not ignoring you. No, but apparently, Mum, listen to this. Chrissy, right? He got nits and he got crabs, and apparently they mated with each other, and we got mitts. It's got mitts. It's got a new form.
Really?
It's like crabs, but they've got mitts on them,
Oh.
and they just knock fucking people out when they go near him. That's why he's not had sex for so long. Because he's got mitts that are not.
Well, he's on Grindr anyway.
Talking of Grindr.
Yeah.
And also Tinder for the straight community that are watching.
Tinder is for gay also.
Well, whatever. Let's not fucking argue about who killed who.
I want to know about Grindr.
I think it's going to be interesting if Grindr released it to see how many people were using Grindr during the lockdown period.
What do you mean?
How many people were using it? How many people were hooking up and having sex during the lockdown period? And also, as we know, there's not going to be another lockdown period. What are your thoughts, folks, going forward? What will the world be like? Can you send us your messages or your thoughts on what you think the world is going to be like
That was yours.
in 3 months? Who on earth has just phoned me?
Yeah.
Has anyone just phoned me?
Yeah.
Chrissy Darling's just phoned. Oh, it's Chrissy. We've got Chris on the phone. Hello, you're live on the Armchair Anarchists. Who is it, please?
Why am I cut off? Why can't I join you?
Hang about, Chrissy. Throw a proper diva strop.
She's vicious.
It's not our fault.
She's vicious.
Your hand was seen in the last video clip.
No, wait till you see what the last video clip was.
We didn't cut you off.
The last video clip was you looking absolutely gormless. And we've got.
Like
Really
literally
rough coming from you. Why is Orel phoning me?
Well, to
Orel,
add you to the conversation.
No, I'm
He's
adding
phoning.
you to the
Ask
conversation.
yourself.
as well.
Have you seen this, folks? Have you seen this? This is what I have to deal with. Look at this.
Right.
Skype.
Are you on Skype? Let's try again.
There he is. There he is. Now
You are on
put your
Skype.
camera on.
Put
Look
the
at.
camera on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Chrissy, man.
What are you on about? Calm down. It's only a commercial. It won't let me connect.
It won't let you connect.
What?
No.
Okay, Chrissy, listen, we need you, man.
Your connection is too weak. Please try again later.
Oh,
Your wife-
you've got a weak
Oh,
connection.
your Wi-Fi, absolute shit.
Can you
I've been
go
telling
on
you
to
that.
4G?
Yeah, go on to 4G, Chrissy. Go on
It's
to
on
4G.
my MacBook Pro.
Yeah, but fuck the MacBook Pro. Get
Can
on
you
your
do a
4G.
hotspot from your phone?
No, really? That's what I've been trying.
Just hang up on that one.
We can hear you.
We can hear, but we can't see you.
Yeah, I can hear you lot as well.
Well, listen, as long as we can hear you, while you keep trying, Joel, let's get the. Let's.
Okay, so question numero un is
Dum, dum, dum. Question.
Question.
name the Harry Potter movies in order.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, fuck off. Oh.
Wow, this is easy.
Yeah, it's
It's
fucking
easy.
dead,
There are 6 of them or 7 of them.
There's
It's
about
dead easy.
9.
9 of them. Oh, you have those stones, Holloway stones, whatever they call it.
One is what? No, I know him. I know him.
Actually, so.
It's a 7.
Exactly. I was thinking.
I know him. Number 1, shit. Number 2,
Right.
really shit. Number 3, proper shit. Number 4, even
Hey.
shitter.
I'm back.
Alright, that's minus 5 points for you.
Chris, missed you so much. It's
We
been
didn't miss you.
amazing.
Here she is.
Darling, can I ask you a favor? Shut off the camera.
Chris, we can't hear you now.
Switch off the camera.
We can't hear you.
You see, that is better without to hear
I can
it.
imagine what he said. Chrissy, this is heaven. We can see you, but we can't hear you. It's amazing.
Hello.
Here he is. Oh,
There we
fuck's sake.
go.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone 2001, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets 2002. Harry
Hold on,
Potter
you've just
and Prisoner
googled
of-
it. Cheater.
No, someone just
Minus 50 points for Orel, minus
In
Yeah.
fact,
10 points for Lee, and Chrissy.
Azkaban 2004, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire 2005.
I'll give Chrissy 5 points just for making the camera work.
Shut up. 2007, Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince 2009, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows 2010-2011. Yay! Thank you, Tony Powers.
Tony Power won
So
that
Tony,
one because
Tony gets 50 points.
Arel's just guessed all of those because they were Tony Power. I'm not being funny, brother. That was amazing, and you've just won the points. But what the fuck do you know all them for?
Oh, it's easy.
Because it's an amazing series, you don't understand.
I know.
It's not an amazing
I've been
series.
downloading them on DVD.
But you know what? All that tells me is just how sad you are.
What I mean is it's the best series of Harry Potter that has been.
There's only been one series.
Have you seen the new the Harry Potter and the Beasties or whatever they call it?
In the what?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Exactly, the one. There are 2 of them, isn't it?
Hiya,
Yes,
John
there is,
Ford.
Yeah. And there's
I
going to be
love-
about 5 of them.
Hiya, Samantha Cook. Hiya, Joanna Viniesta. Hiya, Adam Watts. How are you doing, people? Are you all good? We're doing the quiz. We're on question 1. It was name the Harry Potter films in order. Which
1 point for me.
so that's the level. That's the level of questions are at this week. Number 2, Joe.
Second
Question number 2 is, what is the name of the song that is the theme tune to the official... to The Office. was going to say the official UK chart, but it's not.
Handbags
to
and
the
glad
Office.
rags. Handbags and glad rags, Rod Stewart.
Correct.
Boom.
By the
Points
way,
to
Can you hear
Chrissy
me
and
now?
Lee.
you.
I
Can you hear me?
Papa, can you hear me? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well done.
Siobhan, how are you doing, sweetheart? Lovely to see you. And John Beasley, how are you? Good to see you. So yeah, I won. So that's so basically I'm winning so far. I'm the only one with a point.
So,
No, you're not actually. No. Tony's winning at the moment.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
He's only got one right. I've got one right.
No, you give him 50 points, that's why.
Yes. This is my system now.
The way Docking, we can choose how many points you get.
Based on how I feel about the question. Right.
How do I feel?
So question number
inside?
3
Go on.
is in which seaside town was Fawlty Towers set?
Oh,
Portsmouth. No, not Portsmouth.
Cleethorpes.
even though I've just literally started.
Oh, it was.
No, it wasn't Cleveland. Chrissy, what was it?
Cleethorpes.
No, it's
No.
not Cleethorpes. It begins with.
Errol,
It's
stop
in-
googling it.
I know.
I'm
I know.
not Google for God's sake.
It's not Portsmouth, is
It's
it?
literally Sheridan team.
Tony Power. Tony, what is it? Tell us.
Come on, Tony.
I know this one. Torquay.
Torquay.
Well done.
Torquay.
It was Torquay.
Yeah.
Oh, your mum's got Torquay, Lee.
So that's 50
Okay.
points to Lynn.
Your mum's, yeah, good.
My mum got it right. Yeah, she would. My mum's brilliant at
All
quizzes.
you lot are on
What kind
minus
of points do you
100 right now.
provide to people?
Hang on, Melanie. Also, Mel, who's our top fan, by the way, got
How does the
Torquay.
point system work? Apparently, it gives 50 points.
No, Joe, you can't be giving 50 points to somebody because
Oh,
you
just
put that.
focus on the questions and let me worry about the points, all right?
No, no. These the details matter. The details matter. I'll tell you why. If you've given 50 points, we've only got 5 fucking questions. How are we ever going to win?
What's the name of the lead singer of Welsh rock band Stereophonics?
Fuck off.
Oh,
I got 50 points for that.
Say that question again, I didn't hear.
What's the name of the lead singer of Stereophonics?
oh, I know it as well. I know it. I can't remember his name.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh. Is it that Irish, like,
Is it that Irish guy? Well,
Kelly James?
Say it again.
Kelly James.
no.
You got the first name
Well,
right. You got the first name right and the last name really close.
Oh, Kelly Jones.
Kelly
Jones.
Jones, yes.
I
Well
don't
done.
So
50
we
points
got
for
that.
Chrissy.
Mel got that. Oh, no. What that?
That woman.
Excuse me, Lee.
Yeah. Remind me to kill Joe Ryder when we meet.
Whatever, Chris.
Okay,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah, let me stop
I'll
with this.
give you an easy one
Yeah.
now. I'll give you an easy one. It's
Who?
at which venue is the British Grand Prix held?
Oh, I had that.
Brands Hatch.
No!
Silverstone.
No!
Silverstone.
I've got to take your first answer.
No, you can't. I told you that. You take Chris's first answer.
I can't hear you.
50 points to people. How dare you?
I got it right. Silverstone.
Say the question again, I couldn't hear.
Oh, whatever, Chrissy. Shut up.
What's the question?
At which venue is the British Grand Prix held?
Oh, well, I've worked there.
Of
Silver-
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, of course you have. Listen, bullshit. I got. And you know I got.
Excuse me. I've worked at the one in Singapore. I've worked at the one in Abu Dhabi. I've worked in all of them, darling.
Okay.
Chrissy, I've worked on the fucking roads. Doesn't mean to say I know every fucking bit of the motorway.
Lee, kiss that.
Oh, stop lifting your skirt.
I'm in the lead
I
here.
can see your courgette.
It's only making up for the points you cheated me out of last week.
I'm in the lead here.
Last 2 weeks.
So that's
Oh.
25
Bringing on you
points
up.
to Lee and 25 points to Chrissy.
Oh,
You know,
Lee, there's something in my nose.
yeah, no, there is, mate. Yeah, fucking right, there is.
Okay, right. This one should be easy, right? On
Alright.
which side of the road do people in Australia drive?
Left.
Right side.
left.
Orel and Chrissy are right. It's left.
Yes! Oh my God.
25
Am I like?
points each.
Uh,
I got 50 points this time.
Should we say a few hellos?
yeah, but you started on minus 25 anyway, so.
Oh, rubbish.
I'm going to say a few hellos. Hello to Paul Phillip. Hello to John Ford. Hi to Samantha Cook. Hi to Joanne Bianesta. Hi to Adam Watts. Hello to Matthew Northcote, Nathan Stevens, Peter Horton. How are you doing, brother? I hope you're well. Nick Harris, Terry Walker, Steve Gibbons, Mark Openshaw, Kiri Kiriakou, and Matthew Moulton.
Gibbons. Which Steve Gibbons? Not the Steve Gibbons band.
I've no idea, Chris. You'll have to ask Steve Gibbons yourself.
Steve Gibbons. Wow.
Steve
Mate.
Gibbons, if you're from that band, can you phone us up?
So the next question is which is the first James Bond film to star Sean Connery? And I'll give you bonus points if you can name the year as well. 1964 or 5? No.
And is it them? No.
Sorry.
Well, you
Can't hit. Say it again.
Which was the first film to star Sean Connery?
It's not.
That was Doctor No. That was Doctor No. He was beautiful in that.
1968.
No, sorry. It's because Sean's one of my favourite actors to play James Bond, but I actually meant Roger Moore, sorry.
Oh, Roger Moore. No, he's my favourite.
Listen,
1974. The man with.
Goldfinger. I think it's Goldfinger, but I'm not sure the year.
I'd say.
which actor?
Oh,
Go on.
hold on, Chrissy, yes?
Which actor?
Roger
Moore.
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lee,
he did,
Lee, you're very
I don't
close.
I remember it's called, but I'm not sure.
Lee's very close.
I'd say 1974. The man with the golden gun.
No, and no, but you're very close.
1973.
Yes.
Right, and it was.
So that's the bonus points of 100. Good.
Goldfinger?
It's not Live and Let Die, is it?
Yes! Well done! 150 points.
Can I get a bonus point?
No, that's
Yeah,
it.
one.
You got 100 points bonus and 50 points for getting the answer.
No, but
shut up.
but there's an interesting fact to go with it. Guess who
Yes.
did the theme tune for that
You.
film?
You.
Do I get the points if you get it?
Yeah.
Paul McCartney and Wings, Live and Let Die. Boom. Live and Let Die.
You've been asked.
Hey?
What?
I wasn't even asked.
No, you
What?
haven't.
You-
That is the problem with this quiz.
he wasn't asked to do the fucking theme tune.
wants him
He's
to
not.
win.
He's not talking about the question. It's the theme tune. I wasn't asked to do the fucking theme tune. Hello, where's my manager?
When he speaks, when you speak, it cuts out. I can't hear.
Oh,
that's a
okay. I'll give you 10
Yeah,
points
that's
just to
the
make
thing.
up for it.
Because
There you
when
go.
we speak, we can hear you at all.
And not only that, Chris,
What
you've
was
got
the
it.
question?
You gave an answer to the
I
question.
can't hear the question. That was for Sean Connery. Because you were going yabba 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 yabba. I couldn't hear.
He wants to win this week quiz. That's why he's
What was
talking.
the question?
The question was, what was the first film to star Roger Moore?
Don't know.
There you go.
I know it was 1973.
No,
He's
but that's
1973, yes.
useless.
They just see Chris. They see him whinging like all that.
That's really devastating coming from you, Orel. Calling me useless. Let's hear
Anyway.
fucking useless. January the 1st.
Tony Power said that, not me. You lot are useless.
Well, I'm not useless, Tony. I got it right. But listen, listen.
This is
All it boils down.
hilarious.
All it boils down to, Chrissy, is this: I'm winning and you're not.
Well, how come because you're barely getting to answer the questions. That's why I couldn't even frigging answer them. What's the scores, Joel?
The scores are, funnily enough, Lee is on 125, Arel
Right.
is on 75, and Chrissy,
Right.
you're on 164.
Lee, are you watching?
Yeah, Chrissy. Listen. What's happened? What's obviously happened here is Joel Ryder. Yeah, is obviously back on the glue, right?
Yeah.
He's sat there with a fucking glue bag going, well, actually, you know what? I think the scores are, hang on a minute. Yeah, Kissy's on 605.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Do you know, fuck, if it was the other way around, it would be, oh, do you know what? So, anyway, what's the next question?
Chris has not answered a single question yet.
This is great. Right, okay, so, right, next question. Here we go.
Yeah.
In which sport could you win the Davis Cup?
Tennis.
Chrissy?
Tennis.
Yes.
Tennis. I said tennis.
Tennis. 100%
That's right. It's tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis.
It's tennis, not golf.
So that's...
Davis Cup is famous in...
Hold on. Do you want to know how many points that is for all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, I can't wait. How many is this?
That's 1 point, 1 point each for each of you. How about that?
Oh.
So, Joe, just clarify again. What are the points at the moment?
Well, I'll get to that. There's only 2 more questions left.
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
can't wait to hear the goals.
I think this is one directed at Chrissy because, well, she's felt so many. Where is the gluteus maximus muscle located?
Your bum, your buttocks.
Your bum.
Yes. Yes. Your ass.
I think we all get a point.
Arel gets 5 bonus points for saying ass.
He should get 5 points deducted. He should get 5 points deducted because that's an Americanism, and anyone that uses an Americanism should have 5 points deducted instantly.
No way. We use ass also.
Oh my God. You like used Americanism.
Okay, here we go. What year did the Beatles split up?
1969.
1989.
1969.
2012.
5,000 points for Lee, 5,000 points for Chrissy,
Fuck off.
and minus 2,000 points for Arel.
And I...
That makes the scores 10,475 for Chrissy, 3,474 for Lee, and minus 25,000 for Arel.
Hang on a minute.
Am I the winner?
Chrissy wins! Yay!
Yes! And I don't know the answers, and I don't know the questions. No. Do you know what, Lee? Lee, you can kiss my breasts.
Do you know what you are, Chris? Do you know what you are? You're the Milli Vanilli of the quiz world.
Yeah, do you know what you are? You are Yoko Ono's love child.
And you're the Ben Johnson of the quiz world. A fucking faker and a cheat.
And look how fucking well he did.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah, do you know what?
Couple of points here, boys. Hello to Greg Nixon, David James, Simon Levans. How are you doing, folks? John Ford has said Kanye West standing for president is about as obvious an attempt to split the opposition. I'm sure he's been put up to it by some Trump supporters. He's acting like an Uncle Tom. John, the thing is, brother, I don't...
No. He is not put up with. He's not put up to that by Trump supporters. He's not.
No, I don't believe.
It's mad.
He's not. He is, but he isn't. He's basically selling his album. This is all publicity.
He is.
It's just PR to sell his next album. But I'd like to see Kanye West in power. Me.
Hi, Sebastian.
I would love to see Donald Trump or fucking Kanye West. Which one? It's a fucking.
No, between them two, of course. But you know what, Lee? People think Kanye West is talented. Some people think he's talented.
Well, I tell you what. Some people think fucking some people think the fucking Little Minx are talented, but they're not.
No. What they're, as far as girl groups go, they're okay. But what I'm saying to you is, Kanye West, to me, or not just to me, is the worst ever act at Glastonbury. He destroyed Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody in a way that nobody else could ever do. Not even I could. And I like fucking cheeky girls. That's how bad he is.
Talking of which, right? Before we Glastonbury. So, here's an interesting thing came up on the news this week, folks, boys, and they were saying about iconic performances at Glastonbury. Now, check this one out. I nearly fucking I was in bed when I read it, and I almost shit the bed. Right?
Again.
Yeah, honestly, and I don't, Chris, I'd only just fucking changed the seats, the sheets.
Yeah. Oh
But
God.
they said that the second best performance at Glastonbury. Now get your head round this.
Yeah.
Right. Now, keeping in mind the performances that have been there, you've had Radiohead, who did a mind-blowing performance on stage, and then you've had Coldplay doing really good performance. You've had really iconic moments on that stage.
Yeah.
The second, hang on,
Best.
we've got a question for the anarchist ants. Hello, anarchists, liking the broadcasts. Can you tell Chris I spent the last half hour trying to find the spelling for the look he is wearing? But for the life of me, can't find it. It's somewhat like Perio and is the business. And do you know what? I know exactly what he means. Perio is that French. You know what Perio is, don't you?
Period is the wine. French.
No. It was a French mime artist, I think he was. And it was really famous artistic, really famous set of prints that he did in Perio. But people are saying that they like your new look. It's the business.
But tell them why.
No, I think you look great this week,
Yeah, but
Chris.
tell them why.
No, you tell them why.
No, because I've got this new background. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. I've got this new background, and I haven't got the angle right yet. So I just thought, you know what, keep the bloody hat on.
Well, I'm glad.
Oh, by the way, Tony Richards sent a French look.
Tony Richards. Well, you see, Chrissy, what's happened this week is a lot of people have thought that you were actually in heaven with God right now, chatting away, having a chat with those Russian blokes, because you look like you're in heaven. You look ethereal.
Yeah. Well, thank fuck you didn't save that fucking other one.
You look ethereal. But anyway, I was talking about Glastonbury, and they said
like what? Fucking what? Who do I look like?
They said that
Fucking
Glastonbury.
ethereal. No, I'm a Trojan, fucking barbarian.
No,
I'm Conan.
Chrissy, what's that off? That's off that.
No, that's Nicki Minaj.
Is that Nicki Minaj, that song?
Madonna, Nicki Minaj.
No, it wasn't. It was that fucking Brazilian one.
Love boy, give me a love, give me a love boy, give me a love. Anyway,
yeah. So in Glastonbury, there was a poll done, and they said that David Bowie, right,
Yeah.
was one of the best performances. Now, I was at that Glastonbury and Bowie played.
Oh, darling. Oh, yes. You was like right by the fucking pyramid stage, weren't you, darling? Where'd you hold in his water bottle? There he is. Well,
Anyway.
Had you finished?
Well,
I'm not finished. I'm English. Go on.
I was at that. That was the first Glastonbury I ever played. I remember Bowie went on stage and I watched it, but I was a bit fucked, so I can't remember most of it. But yeah, honestly. But they said that Oasis. Get your head round this. Oasis were the second best ever act to play the fucking pyramid stage. Folks, anyone watching out there, please send your comments now. Tell me whether you agree or disagree with this. Out of all
Oasis.
Out of all of the bands that played on the main stage.
Sorry. Oasis. Look, let me tell you from my naive point of view. I like it like someday. Is that the one going to be the day that I come back to you? Right. Okay. It's got its merits. Not the second best. No. There's been too many people there who have been fabulous.
Are you fucking joking me? The main stage has had acts of the nature of fucking Fleetwood Mac, David Bowie, fucking.
No. I'd rather Jack than Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, well, there you go. Because you actually remind me of one of the Reynolds girls.
Oh yes, I met the Reynolds girls back in the 90s.
Right, you did. Yeah. Well, anyway, folks, at that point, it's been a wonderful show this week. Next week's going to be even better. Mel says that Coldplay were the best ever band to play.
No. Mel, love you, Mel, but no.
No, I'll be honest with you.
Lee, the best? No. Look me in the eye, Lee.
No, they're not. No, they weren't remotely the best, but they were good. They were good. They were good. Anyone that manages to make a stage that size feel very intimate and small, but yet still, then fair play to them. And I thought they were good. I'll give them that.
I thought Cilla Black was the best.
You know, one of the best bands I ever saw at Glastonbury, and I've been to. Played every single one of them since 2000.
Yeah. Oh no! Where have you played, Lee? Tell them where you played.
It doesn't really matter. But the point of the matter is,
it doesn't matter. Tell them where you played at Glastonbury. What stages?
I've played a few. The other stage, left field stage, acoustic stage. I've not played the pyramid stage, obviously.
You've played all those stages. I'm just trying to, I'm just digging you up.
Tony Powers, though, Chrissy has said Oasis are fab. Do you know?
No, Oasis. No, let me answer. Please let me answer. Oasis, that song, Today's Gonna Be the... I love that song. It's a really great song. It's a great crowd rouser. Everybody sings along to it. And I'm not having a dig at them at all because they've got a massive following and I do like a lot of their songs. But when it comes to Glastonbury is legendary. You've had the most legendary performers, like the Monterey Festival. You've had the most legendary performers. I don't put them as second best at Glastonbury. It's not a put down. It's not a put down.
They were shit, Peter. They were awful. I saw them at Glastonbury. They were fucking awful. They were awful. They were awful. They were dreadful. They were beyond dreadful. And I think what's happening...
Tony Power, Lee, Tony Power is a great songwriter.
Tony Power has said Oasis fab, but what I think is that his computer's shut off because what he was actually typing was Oasis are fabricated shit. So his computer's just fucked off at the last minute. Awful. But anyway, listen, boys, I can't wait for next week because we're doing a proper broadcast next week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God knows why, I don't know.
Well, all will be revealed next week, boys and girls. All will be revealed next week.
And hopefully next week we're gonna get some essential news.
We will get some essential news that needs to be essentially told.
Yes.
So we'll see you next week.
So we'll see you next week. We love you all, folks. Take care. Please spread the word and share this video.
Vegetable rice and peas.
Good night, Joe. Good night, Chris. Good night, Errol. Good night, Will. Good night.